Hi everyone, I just finished reading chapter 109 of Boku no Hero, and I thought it was a really fun chapter. Early in the chapter, we get all the funny, misunderstanding-based relationship drama initiated by Sero, spreading rumors about Deku hanging out with the Shiketsu girl naked behind a rock. Technically true, but misleading without context. Mineta and Kaminari are very jealous of Deku, accusing him of not taking things seriously while they were working hard and struggling. I thought it was really great when Kaminari labeled Deku as a sexual maniac. And although all of this isn't really serious, we do later get to see Ochako's reaction, and she's still trying to figure out whether or not she's in love with Deku. Regardless, she decides to try to suppress her feelings, which clearly means she has feelings, so there's her answer, so that she can focus on the exam. However, her motivation to suppress her love for Deku appears to be her admiration for Deku, because he inspires her with how hard he works and how focused he seems. One thing I wanted to say is that I'm always confused and honestly saddened to see how frequently Japanese manga and anime characters are romantically or sexually suppressed and repressed. I mean, why shouldn't Ochako love Deku? They hang out a lot, they're both similarly kind, good people. Honestly, it'd be kind of weird if they didn't like each other. So I'm not quite sure why she views this as really threatening. I get how in the moment it would be distracting, but ever since it was mentioned as a topic and they're showing her flashbacks to when other people are teasing her about it, it seems really scary to her. But anyway, moving away from the romantic relationships, we saw that at least one guy from Shinketsu wants to be friends with the UA students, and Inasa kind of said that a little bit before, but this guy actually seems to mean it. He's covered in long hair, which he apparently sheds to create things. It's a pretty weird power, but okay. We do get an intriguing scene between Inasa and Todoroki. Shoto finally asks Inasa why he always looks at him with such hostility, and Inasa says suppose he hates him because he has the same eyes as Endeavor. So we're getting that sort of plot device we've seen before, where somebody hates the parent, so they hate the child, they blame them for their actions, but the child isn't close to the parent, hates them too, so it just is going to be a weird sort of situation. They'll eventually make up. Honestly, I think that's one of the less interesting directions their conflict could have gone in. We finally learn who those old and young people were, first shown at the end of Chapter 107. They're professional victims who help heroes train. They're members of the Help Us Company. I think it's funny that they appear to be judging the heroes and expecting them to act as a combination of emergency medical personnel and also as a comfort to the victims. Reassuring people in a crisis so they don't panic is important, and Deku realizes exactly why All Might would always announce that everything was all right as soon as he arrived. Not only was he reassuring people, but when he gained enough of a reputation and people got to expect that from him, he was conditioning the people, or rather they'd already been conditioned, to associate him with safety. So he shows up, people would immediately feel relieved. So Deku tries his best to be confident, to try to tell him that, things will be okay, but it still needs a lot of work when it comes to inspiring the elderly. So those are my thoughts on Chapter 109. Let me know what you thought of the chapter. If you have any reactions to what I said, please like the video if you liked the video, and subscribe for more manga and anime reviews and discussions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.